Hello everybody, I'm going to show you three altcoins that I quite like the look of, but before I begin that, I just wanted to let you know that these setups that I will show you are actually really good setups. I like them a lot, they are really good. The problem I have with them is that we've been rallying now for, for Bitcoin about a week, but for a lot of the altcoins that we've been trading, it's been 2 weeks of solid, awesome profit. We should have at least doubled or tripled your balance, the trading over the last couple of weeks, so it has been awesome. And what I've been trying to explain yesterday and obviously on the Patreon and on Twitter and on Telegram is that, look, let's stand back and recognise, we've done maybe for some, maybe even 300% profit over the last couple of weeks. It's been awesome. We've had crypto gains finally again. And the last 2 weeks has more or less rewarded us for the planning and the patience and the attention to detail over the last few months, which has been pretty rubbish. But it reminds me of a game of Jenga, and we're at the end of the game of Jenga, or I feel like we're getting towards the end of a game of Jenga. And so with every trade, we take a block out, put it on the top, keep going and keep going and keep going. We're getting quite close to an unstable block of Jenga right now. And although that we can still keep playing the game, and I've got three altcoin charts here that have got really good setups, and if we saw the setups look like this 2 weeks ago, I would be way more bullish on them for actually playing out to the extent that they can, which is again serious altcoin gains. But the problem is that Bitcoin is now run, and the Jenga pile is getting a little bit unsturdy. So just recognize that 2 weeks have gone by now. We've made some massive profit on some of these altcoins. Some of them were just really absolutely smashed it, and we've made tons of cash. And we should take profit on that cash and sit back and enjoy the fact that we've made loads of cash, and just admire the profits, because it's been a while since we've been able to do that sort of thing with spot trading, at least anyway. So what I'm going to show you are these three charts, but remember, we might be on borrowed time. Bitcoin can run to 40 or just short of 40, about 38 to 39,000. That can happen. That can even happen today, or it can pull back to 31,800 and still be bullish and then have continuation from there, or we can break down from here and actually it starts to get pretty sad and sorry for itself. So just remember that. So the three altcoins in no particular order. I'll do it in reverse order. So Bitcoin Cash, actually a decent setup here. Big massive run up, consolidation, absolutely required. Pulling back and hovering above the 200 exponential moving average before moving back up and reclaiming the Bollinger Band. And for the last 5 days, we've maintained a slightly bullish position above the Bollinger Band. We've also got a trend signal that's been generated on the Ichimoku cloud. It's not been cancelled out as yet. And as far as momentum is concerned, momentum is good, but the money flow index is high. So with this in mind, you'd be looking to take incremental profit. First one being around 163, second probably being around 183, third being around 303, and then maybe we break out and go on to make a serious new local high. It's absolutely possible, absolutely possible. Let's have a look at XRP, because you know that this is a good setup also. Every day that we live above 51.5 cents is a good day. Big consolidation again. Thou giveth, thou taketh away. We've maintained price action above the Bollinger Band for about 7 days, for about a week now. We are pushing the outer rim of this Bollinger Band itself, but as far as momentum is concerned, still plenty of room to run. No reason to get concerned. Money flow index is high, but it's absolutely not overextended. If we take it to a weekly, we can see that the weekly has basically rejected and it only needs to reclaim this 20 weekly. Outside of that, you break the 20 weekly, then we go back into the box. The box begins at 60. The box maintains a center at the top of the Bollinger Band around 72.5, and then we should be looking to 82, and then obviously back up to 90%. This is a good setup. Again, these altcoin charts are good setups. The problem I have isn't with the individual chart itself. It's with Bitcoin and the problems that Bitcoin might pose on these particular charts. XDC. So this is the most interesting one, the wild card, right? So similar to the others, we had this big, massive move up, huge consolidation, Bollinger Band Center effectively being the resistance, including the 50 exponential, which is where we're being rejected over these last 3 days, including today. So what we see here is a pullback into a 200 simple and an exponential, standard stuff really in a bullish breakout, consolidation, bullish retest, and you'd look for a breakout and continuation up. First big major move up would take us likely to around about the 5.7 cent zone. Second one would take us roughly to around the 666 price of the beast. The next would be around 7.5, and then obviously after then we can go on to looking for the new local high and beyond. This one is trading quite low in comparison to all the others. Trading volume is quite low. Makes it a bit more of a wild card. If the volume comes into this, that's how we get the big massive moves. But because it's a generally quite an illiquid chart, it'll be a thou giveth, thou taketh away. Big moves up, big moves down. The market's not quite ready for a major alt season, although we have seen the alt rallies that we were hoping for over the last 2 weeks. So I wouldn't call it an alt season. It's definitely been generous for us who've been trading alts. So just stand back, like I say, and recognise what I'm trying to say here. We have made epic trades over the last 2 weeks. We've made loads of profit. Sometimes you can feel yourself getting a little bit greedy, and although I'm presenting 3 charts to you here that have really good setups. Let's face it, they are good setups and they should work out. They're not going to work out if Bitcoin can't do anything. So we know that, right? So 3 more altcoins for you to have a think about. But trading them, your risk appetite has to be a lot higher than it was 2 weeks ago when things were a lot lower and some altcoins were positioned to outperform Bitcoin. So this isn't This isn't as good as it was 2 weeks back when we were positioning ourselves and all those others. This is different altogether. This is almost like feeling like scratching the bottom of the barrel. It's not that the setups are bad. The setups are actually good. It's about Bitcoin and whether Bitcoin can actually continue to go up, stay stable, or is it going to go down? Because that is going to help decide whether these charts actually fulfill their setups or not. This isn't a crystal ball, These are charts with really good setups, but the whole market will trade in the direction that Bitcoin decides to go. So remember that. I'm not saying that this is going to work. These aren't the chain links. This isn't the BSV. This isn't the INJ of 2 weeks prior. This is something else. I wish we had setups like this 2 weeks ago. They would have been way more tradable. But unfortunately, these setups exist now, today, where Bitcoin might pull back, or it might give up, or it might push further. So again, slight gambler's mentality. But in all fairness, Bitcoin does have enough evidence to suggest that it will continue on. But we'll see. Anyway, I'll leave it with you there. Thanks for watching. I hope you have a nice day. Feel free to join the Patreon. Other than that, take it easy.